Yeah, I don't know about that.
We gotta get out of here! Come on! Through that hole!
Glad they were at least up front with how they destroy the terrain. Because, man, I would really not like to just have one of those gotchas just fucking kill me out of nowhere. Because that sucks.
What the hell just happened?
I know. I've never seen a machine like that before. We better report this to command.
Man, did it not feel good playing Freedom Planet?
Let's move to an area with better reception so we can contact command.
Oh, well, we got you. You weren't supposed to play this game like Sonic the Hedgehog. You're supposed to play it like Freedom Planet. It's a new game. It's completely not derivative at all. Unpopular opinion, apparently. Oh. That's a very video gaming box that I just pushed. I'm pretty sure you just open that critical blow with just like straight up the nut bash. I endorse that. But again, need to point out the obvious. Down, attack, up. I get it, but that nomenclature is confusing. Down, attack, up, down, up. Super.
Okay, this is good. We should be able to reach command here. 9S to bunker. Do you copy?
I read you, 9S. Go ahead.
Operator, we just encountered a pair of humanoid machines. We weren't able to capture them, but I have combat data ready for upload.
Understood. Ready to receive.
Hopefully you can get something out of it.
You gotta wonder what the hell these machines are for. Because somebody built these, right? Did these just get born? And... well, I know damn well that the mask, like the face on all these dudes, is the same as the horrible fucked up mask as that one character for the first Nier, whose name I completely forget at this point. Well, there was a bit in the first game where you played in this mansion where there was this kid who was just locked up, and he wore a blindfold because he had been experimented on, and everything he looked at would become petrified.
I think we've earned a breather. Say to
I think these characters wear this blindfold, and that's like the same motif as that. But then later he gets more or less transformed.
To resupply and conduct maintenance?
All right, let's go back.
You got it.
Well, he gets all transformed, and he gets that horrible face that all these robots have. So I think everything in this game has something to do with that character. I'll probably get a better grasp on the teleportation in this game too. But for now, we're hoofing it. I don't know if I've played a game quite like this, where its graphics would remind, or like it would remind me of another game's graphical, either fidelity or style. Are you really that opposed to the graphics in this game? Yeah, well, looking at the plants, all this foliage around here just kind of looks like ass. That's true. Yeah, I'm looking at the pattern, and I'm looking at the floor. Yeah, it's mostly a repeating pattern. I mean, I see this tile that I'm standing on right now is identical to this one, so it seems to be that they didn't use a whole lot of tiles for it. It's weird to see a whole lot of clearly unfinished material this early in the game. But was Nier Automata meant for PC, or did it just end up coming out on PC? It probably does. This game probably will look better on PS4 because of possibly resolution differences or like viewing plane differences. I think where the nail, or where they hit the nail on the head in this game was combat at least, so that's a saving grace. Music's definitely great.
Oh, you sacrifice your UI.
Is that the hard save system? You just sleep in a bed? I'll accept that, but she is an android. Let's get a look at his face. Yeah, they don't want you looking too close to their face. This guy's character model didn't get any love. She did. I mean, she got straight up panty wrinkles. So, I'm supposed to visit all these little red dots, I assume. Because they have some sort of effect of the continuity of the main story, so I guess I have to just go. Now, I don't really need all that much hand-holding when it comes to playing a game.
Operator to 9S.
Really don't.
This is 9S.
Oh, they're probably just
Go
throwing the
ahead.
mission at me
I
right
have an
now.
incoming message for 2B and 9S from the commander. Initiating playback. 2B, 9S. We've lost contact with several Yorha units that were on their way to the surface. Their black boxes are online, so we presume they're still alive. We've tracked the location of their signals, so I need all Yorha units on the surface to head over and investigate. End transmission.
I heard something about that back at the resistance camp.
Target location confirmed. I'm worried about the other androids. We should probably check this out as soon as possible.
I'm okay with the androids having feelings and concerns and motivations. Because look at the game if you don't have characters that are relatable. That's something that's really critical in storytelling, is to have a damn character that's worth getting invested in.
Looks like our surface route's been cut off. Maybe we can get through from underground.
Those really are identical, huh? That's a damn shame.
So 2B, those machines out in the desert look just like androids, right?
Right.
But we androids were modeled after our human creators. So why would machines try to look like us?
There's no point trying to work out unsolvable problems.
I suppose.
Yeah, well, after all for all its shortcomings thus far, I'm still reserving a lot of judgment for, as the game, as the game progresses a little bit. There are a lot of games out there that are slow burners. Ones that I'm really glad I stuck around with. Well, weirdly enough, even though I was kind of hooked from the start with Hollow Knight, Hollow Knight had this element to it that was just kind of, I don't really know what's going on. Things are a little confusing. Yeah, we're playing like a, side-scrolling adventure, kind of like Metroid and Castlevania. But it didn't, it didn't like straight up grab me outright. It was a little slow, I heard a lot of good things about that game, as I heard a lot of good things about this, and I'm really glad I stuck with it, because I sunk like 40 hours into that thing. It was crazy. And it was so worth it. It was so very worth it. I may as well check out that new weapon. I'll stick with the great axe for now. We'll try out spears here in a bit. But first order of business is to actually figure out where the hell I'm going. And I'm pretty sure this is just where it came from, so I'm not gonna go for that. Yeah, I think I just missed something when I went up there before. Or I didn't actually take this ladder, I took a different ladder. Really hard to talk and play. I'm glad I experimented with the buttons, because that probably would have been really slow. Yeah, it's Disney World. That's cool. Okay. Whatever the hell's going on here.
What are those? What the?
Wow.
Is his projectile a balloon?
Let's be happy together, together, together.
Yeah, these guys are having a great time. And that is clearly just the projectile recolor, like the basic projectile just recolored. Yeah, you know the red balls that just shoot at you. Yeah, no, he just fires out balloons. Wait a minute. I see a side path. Yeah, okay. I see a side path that I'm not allowed to use yet. We'll figure it out. Hello. Hey. Wait, come on. Wait, hold on. I have to get up to that path, which I can only assume is just barred behind this gate. I will find this path, and I will stick with it with single-minded vigor until I finally got it. Please? By single-minded vigor, I mean I'm gonna figure out something different to do because I got bored. Yeah, so that is some sort of unlockable path that I probably have to wait on. These guys are a cult of happiness. You know, there was a game that came out. I can't remember what it was called. Maybe it didn't even come out yet. It
This
was
gate isn't going to open. Maybe there's another way around.
I can't remember, but the whole plot revolved around they have some sort of dystopian society where the government forces everybody to take happy pills. And if you're not smiling, then you're under arrest. And then the police come at you with big smiles on their faces, and then they beat you with the happy stick.
Where does this corridor lead?
Oh. Neat. Just can't change combat styles on the fly.
We're getting
That is
resistance
gonna be
signals from
useful.
that building
Maybe.
over there.
I think I probably could have gone the whole game without realizing that his combat style had any impact. I bet there's a good chance a lot of people do that too. Does it really matter?
We need a way through.
If it ain't
Let's look around
broke,
for a route we
don't
can take.
fix it. You'd make it a long way in IT doing that.